Hello. How are you all this fine Sunday morning? Week 13, and I bought my show jewelry. So here we go. We've got all the glitz and all the glam. Looks ridiculous in a t-shirt, but I wanted to wear it and show you. So here it is. Also, please excuse my makeup that was for church and has now made it through sprint intervals today. So we're just hanging on by a thread and some really good primer here. So it's a look, not the look, but a look. But here it is. These are my, earrings and my little bracelets. And I will tell you right now, in my posing suit, doing my routine, I look like I might know what I'm doing. Imagine that. Also, this is my bedroom. I'm hiding out in here because my daughter has a friend over and I don't want my YouTube update to be hijacked by two 8-year-old cheerleaders. So I'm going to do this fast and kind of quiet so they don't catch me. Okay. All right. 7 weeks out, a little less. Yesterday was a full 7 weeks out. So we're 6 weeks, 6 days, about 5.5 weeks out from peak week. And whoa, baby, am I getting really ready to get this done. So let's chat about what happened today. This week. Obviously, I got my show jewelry. That was a super fun day. I went to Claire's with my daughter and we got the hookup. So she got some things to wear to the show and just to wear every other day because I'm a sucker and she cannot go in there without that 3 buy 3 get 3 earrings free deal. Just if you know, you know. And oh my gosh, she's never gonna wear all the earrings. The whole world doesn't have enough ears for all the earrings we came home with. Anyway, I got a refeed. And if you have listened to I've been probably talking about a refeed since my daughter's birthday, which was August 10th. So weeks now. And there was promise of one and we decided to wait. And then there was another promise of one and then it didn't happen. But then it happened. So let's talk about that a little bit. So a refeed is I'm going to say diet break. Very temporary, very short-lived. And it is an effort basically to take your body out of the stress of a diet. So right now, and for a while, 13 weeks, I've been in some sort of calorie deficit that has just been climbing or decreasing, however you want to look at it. So my food has steadily decreased for months now. And my body, y'all, like your bodies, they're smart, but they don't know that it's 2024 and that there's food readily available and people are, most of the people in the world are obese and we're gluttoning ourselves to death. Your body doesn't know that. Your body knows that it either got enough calories today or it didn't. And when it doesn't, there's a stress response. Okay, we can go into sympathetic versus parasympathetic nervous systems, and I can school y'all right now. But the gist is you're either rested and recovered or fight or flighting. And not enough food for an extended period of time can send your body into just a stress response, which increases your cortisol, which increases water retention, and a lot of other things. And so it is good for your body to come out of that sometimes, particularly when it's been long diet times, particularly when you are lean and really are pushing to lose the last few pounds. Even if you're not lean, if you've been in a deficit for a while, it's always good to come out for varying amounts of time. And that will depend on what your end goals are. So what happened initially was, and I think I started the week at 140.6. That was my weight. And on my check-in day, I did get 2 refeed days. We'll talk about that. refeeds. Okay. And then possibly one more depending on what my weight did. So I also got a meal plan change that decreased my calories again. So for most of the week, I was in a further caloric deficit, and my 2 refeed days consisted of, I don't remember all of the numbers, but a little more rice, 2 rice cakes each day, plain, and some more berries got thrown my way. Quite disappointing. But, I don't know everything, but I did do some math. And we mathed out the calories over the course of the week, because you guys know I'm cycling my calories. My lower body training days are higher than my upper and non-weight training days. So I usually log everything into MyFitnessPal for the week anyway. I'm on a meal plan. It doesn't change. Like maybe some weights, I might get 15 grams of ketchup instead of 10 on accident and have to adjust it, but that's what we're dealing with. So I compared my previous week's calories on average to the refeed week's calories on average, and I was getting 27 more calories for my refeed week. Now, a refeed is supposed to pull you into maintenance. I'm not anywhere close to maintenance. Nowhere close. I am probably over 1,000 calories away from what my maintenance is. So 27 calories was not going to cut it. And I told my coach. And on top of that, a lot of my friends get burgers and french fries for their refeeds. It's something, kind of safe, very, nutrient dense. You'll get into your maintenance off of that. That's 1,000 calorie meal right there. Easy, depending on where you go. And I was frustrated, and it was wrong. That was not enough food to pull me out of this diet break, which is not just because I wanted food. It is imperative for my gut health, my thyroid health, other hormone health. In order to do this as safely as possible, it is almost 100% necessary. And you can you can Google the studies on it. People are kind of on the fence either way about whether it helps or doesn't, but there is no helps or hurts. It either, helps as much as people think or doesn't really do anything physically. But we'll talk a little bit more about what it does do, even if it doesn't do anything physically. So hang on tight here. So I brought it up to my coach, voiced my concerns, jokingly was like, hey, you can throw me a cheeseburger and fries if you want to even it out. And she did. I don't think she wanted to. I don't know that it would have happened if I wouldn't have pushed very hard for it. But I got a burger and french fries that I got to eat out. So the controls for this were, it could not have cheese because I have not had dairy in months. Dairy got pulled almost immediately. And we just didn't want to introduce something that was going to cause a lot of, gut distension or issues there. And so no cheese, no crazy sauces. All those sauces are just unnecessary fat anyway. So ketchup and mustard, I'm fine with that. I will do that all day long. I could load it with veggies, and toppings like I wanted, minus, sauces and cheese. And I have a brain, I'm not going to go and get like onion rings on it and stuff like that. And then I could have french fries. I opted for sweet potato fries because, oh my gosh, I love them so much. And I feel like it hits a sweet tooth that I'm definitely having cravings for right now. So that's what I did. So we went to this really, really cool local burger restaurant. It's like movie themed. We had not been there before. I got to go out with my family like a normal person for a couple hours. And whether it helped physically or not, the mental load that it just washed over me and relieved, I can't even explain, because you get in this grind and you know, it's easy to think that things are going to be X way forever, because now this is what we do, and we don't think, and you just get so robotic. And like, I'm almost getting emotional talking about a cheeseburger, or well, no cheese, just a burger, no cheese, because of how much it just made me feel like a real person again. So let's talk about what happened. It was hard to finish because I'm not used to eating that volume of food anymore, and that dense of food. But we got it done. It was socially like such a great break for me. And then just physically, the next day in the gym, I had one of my better lifting sessions than I've had in months. I'm paying for it now because I'm sore. But the fatigue was gone temporarily. It came back. I mean, you could almost feel the meal wear off. It's really actually kind of impressive how it was just all of a sudden like my battery died and I'm back to low calorie energy levels. But I did feel really, really good. Minus, I did get a little like rumbly and nauseous. Like my gut definitely was like, whoa, okay. I guess we found a cow and some pickles and some ketchup and some bread, because we've had more food in the last hour than in the last week, or at least couple days. So there was definitely some like, you know, nausea, and like it sat heavy for a second, which makes me a little more aware of my post-show food choices, and just how that might make my body feel. So I think that was a good learning experience. And then let's talk about my weight. I did not gain 1 single pound. In fact, I lost weight after that meal, which if you've ever been out to eat, that is not typical. Usually between just the baseline inflammation from the seed oils and the water retention from the sodium and all the carbs, usually you weigh heavier the next day. And that is almost, I mean, that's always what it's been for me, 2 pounds different sometimes. And I've lost weight every single day since that refeed. Now, did I lose fat? I mean, maybe, because the rest of my weeks have been a significant new deficit, but it was probably water, and it was probably water that I was retaining from stress, and all of that has to come off for the muscles to be visible. And so it made a huge difference. So I went from 140.6 at the beginning of the week last week, so last Sunday, to 138.8 after a big meal at a restaurant. And that just goes to show you, one, if you are a chronic dieter, take a break, give your body a break. It is stressful on your body to not have enough food all of the time. Reverse yourself out of your diets, give yourself a little bit of time to just eat. You don't have to overeat, just eat at what your maintenance is, you know, where you're not losing weight every week. And 2, if you disagree with something, even if you're not an expert, voice your opinions, because at the end of the day, in prep or in just life, you are your own advocate, and no one will advocate for you like you will advocate for you. So, you know, you have to be responsible for you. Heard them come downstairs. I'm gonna have to wrap this up or we're gonna get visitors. So that's my PSA for the week, let's say. What else is going on? Okay, let's do some training and cardio updates. So I am doing 1 to 1.5 hours of weight training 5 days a week. I am up to between 50 and 55 minutes of cardio 7 days a week. I swear if there were 8 days in a week, I'd be doing 8 days of cardio. I have no doubt in my mind. But the weight's coming down. and we're close to stage weight. My big goal from the coach was between 132 and 134. Again, that's kind of like the look matters more than the scale weight, but that's around where they think I should be. And I thought it was impossible, but we're getting there. So I'm in the 130s, haven't been in the 130s since high school, and I feel okay. I'm back to tired after the refeed burger, but we're getting it done. When I start to get really like fatigued and tired, I can just think back to how good that was. And then it just gives me like a little more energy. It's so ridiculous, but it just is what it is. You know, I try not to be super food focused, but I don't think I realized how mentally stressed and drained I was until I got to just have some time to eat a meal I didn't prep and just enjoy some time with my family that we used to do that we didn't get to do anymore. It was just, it was wonderful in a million different ways. I've got some other things coming up, lifey things I'm going to talk about, just not yet. And I hate when people do that, but I've got some things I'm trying to work out just in my own head, and just timing is a big thing, and I'll talk about it soon, but I want to do it the right way. I also have like some bigger like personal things coming up that I am definitely going to talk about because I think it's important to talk about, just regarding, you know, training and letting yourself recover from things and stuff like that. But again, not time yet. So when you're ready to get those juicy details, you won't know if you don't subscribe to this channel. So make sure you click the subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. I mean, look at how dressed up I got for you guys, and you're not going to like this video. Share this video. We're getting so close. We're almost there. And my suit measurements are due soon, so that's going to be coming in, and I'm going to do probably one more round of pictures at 4 weeks out, and then I'm going to kind of silence that a little bit just for strategy, you know? So that's what's going on there. Cheer is starting to gear up. We're going to be traveling for that soon. And these videos are about to kind of round out and close up. You know, I was just going to do a prep series, and we're coming up on kind of getting close to the end of prep. So I'm not really sure what to do. I don't know if I should just keep going with different things. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know. Give me some comments. Are you guys done? You don't care anymore, or you want to see some more stuff? Because I have some things I can talk about. I can talk about cheer and how we travel and prep meals and stuff like that. I don't know. Let me know. So subscribe to the channel so you get all my juicy little life updates when I'm ready to share them. Make sure you like the videos. It's seriously, you guys, it takes 1 second to click the like button. And I don't know how the algorithm, I don't even know how to say algorithm. I don't know how they work, but I think it helps the channel be visible to more people, and share them with whoever you think would need a little pep in their step to stick up for themselves. Because that's what I'm here to do. Help everybody stick up for themselves. Take diet breaks, and make sure you come and check back in next week for week number 14. Talk to you soon. Bye.